Hi everyone, welcome back to What's on My Plate. So for tonight I'm making a dessert. It's going to be so great. It's a Jell-O pudding dessert. My mother has made it for years, so I'm going to make it on here for you. So you're going to love it. So let's get started. Okay, so this dessert is so easy, it just takes time to set in the refrigerator. So I'm using vanilla Jell-O pudding because one child likes the vanilla, and then I'm using the chocolate because the other child likes the chocolate, and then on top I'm putting the strawberry Jell-O, and we're going to need a can of fruit cocktail, and we're going to need lady's fingers, which is right here. Lady's fingers, and that's it. That's all you need. And so we're going to get started with making the Jell-O pudding first. So then we can put it in the fridge so it can cool, and then we can start putting everything together. So we'll get to those steps. Okay, so I'm going to start with the vanilla pudding. So just take the pudding, just make it to package directions. So it's basically the whole packet with 2 cups of cold milk. And when I make stuff like this, I like to use whole milk. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to add 2 cups of whole milk. 1. Okay. 4. That's 2 cups. And then we're just going to just make it according to package directions. And then once we make this, we're going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator so it can be cold. And I just want you to know my fruit cocktail, I put that in the refrigerator as well. I just want everything cold because it's going to set quicker. Okay, so just keep mixing it and make it to package directions. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our chocolate pudding. So I'm going to make this. Okay, full packet. And then again, 2 cups of milk. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a half a cup. That's why I put 4 in. Okay, so then we're going to do this one. Same thing, just package directions. And then once these are both made, go ahead and add them to the refrigerator until we need them. It's going to start setting in there. Okay, and then we're going to start making the Jell-O. That's the next step. Okay, so for the Jell-O, it says, you know, make it according to package directions, but it says to boil water and then pour the hot water over the gelatin. But I'm boiling the water. I already used the pot, a little pot, so I can put this in the refrigerator when it cools. So I'm just going to start adding the gelatin to the hot water. Okay. And just mix it up till it dissolves. And then we're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of cold water. Okay. And then mix this up. Once this is cooled, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator just for about 30 minutes or so. I have the Jell-O pudding, the vanilla, and the chocolate in the refrigerator. I want everything to be cold when I assemble this because it's going to set quicker. So now this is done. And I'm going to just let it cool and set this aside. And then when everything is cooled, we're just going to start assembling it all together. Okay, that'll be the next step. Okay, so now let's start putting this dessert together. So you're going to need your lady's fingers. And when I say lady's fingers, it's a soft cake. It's not the lady's fingers that are biscuits. You can find these in the produce aisle at any supermarket. So we're going to take these and we're going to lay them down in the bottom of our baking dish. Keep them close. Okay, if you want, you can always get another pack and then just fill it in. But I just got the one pack. And actually, nowadays they're making them much thinner than they used to. So then you pick your favorite fruit. So I have the mixed fruit cocktail here. You can do the 100% juice or the syrup. Usually you do I was supposed to do the syrup, but by mistake I bought the juice, and that's fine. We're still gonna do it. And then just take it and then just start adding the juice on top of the lady's fingers. Okay. There you go. That should be all the juice. That's all the juice. Just put it all over. Okay. And now everything's cold, which is great. And now we're going to start adding our pudding on top. So this is the vanilla pudding. So I'm going to do 2 of these with the vanilla and 2 of those with the chocolate. So then just start layering this on top. Okay, and then just gently spread it out. Okay. You can always use a dish that might be a little bit smaller, but this one's just fine. Okay, so I'm layering my vanilla pudding right here. And now I'm going to do the chocolate. Okay, mix the chocolate up. Okay, and then just start spreading the chocolate pudding on the other side. So again, you use your whatever fruit you want. If you like peaches, then use peaches, the canned peaches, any fruit you want. So I'm going to take this and then spread it out. And this is such a great dessert, especially for summertime. Okay, so there we go. And now we're going to, one second. Now we're going to take our fruit and we're going to start adding our fruit on top. Okay. So we just need to make sure that all the juice is out of here. Let me just strain it. Okay, so I just strained the rest of my juice out. Just next time you can always strain it out first. So now take all your fruit and then just put it on top of your Jell-O pudding. Evenly spread it all around. Okay. Just spread it everywhere. Okay, so again, I had everything in the refrigerator, so everything's cold, even the can. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Jell-O that we made, use whatever flavor Jell-O you would like, and then you slowly pour it on top. And now this is going to go in the refrigerator till the Jell-O is firm. So it's going to be a few hours. So you always want to make this the day before. Okay. All the fruit should be covered. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now you just take this and place it in the refrigerator, and it's going to be, once the Jell-O is firm, then it's done, and then you're going to be able to, you could scoop it out or you could slice pieces out. This is my Jell-O slash Jello pudding dessert, and it's so delicious and refreshing. So I will, once it's firm, I will show you. I will cut a piece out, I will plate it, and that'll be the next step. Thank you so much for watching what's on my plate. I could do a close-up. Okay, so here's my Jello dessert. I've had it in the refrigerator for 3.5 hours. So it's already set. And look at it all around. Looks delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it so I can show you. Okay. So let's cut this up. So I'll take some of the chocolate side. Okay, and then I'm going to scoop it out. There you go. Look how good that looks. And it tastes amazing. I already just took a little taste of it. So delicious. I'll give you a close-up now that I cut it so you can see the inside. You see the cakes right down here. Well, the lady fingers. So this was so easy to make. Just make sure everything's cold if you make it, because it'll set quicker. Thank you so much for watching what's on my plate.